Okay. All right, guys. So the first thing that we're going to get started with is we're going to get started. I'm going to go through the, hey, John, going to go through the Millionaire Mastermind Indices strategy. This is really out of everything. This is the first thing that I want you guys to master because it's so freaking simple. It is so freaking simple. You don't have to know anything about trading to use this, okay? I had a woman catch like 5,400 pips, and I swear to God, no lie, she asked me what a pip was, and I was like, it's money. It's money. Okay. So let me share my screen and open up my Hugo's Way. And this is what it's going to look like. Let me. Okay. And when you show me that you can draw support and resistance zones on your own, I will give you the indicator that will do it for you. 1 second. But I don't want to grow lazy traders that just totally depend on indicators. I want to actually, know that y'all can do this on your own. Okay. So this is what the Millionaire Mastermind Indices Scalping Strategy looks like. It's very simple. You can use this. Honestly, you can use it on anything. But since it's so good with indices, I really want to get y'all mastering the indices first. It's so volatile. You make so much money so fast that, like, let me get y'all to master this. Why the hell would you want to sit for 12 hours waiting on just a regular currency pair to move 150 pips when you can jump in indices and make it in a few seconds? The same thing. So let me pull up, markets are closed now, which is fine. Let me just pull up US 30, okay? So I'm going to take a couple of things off of here. The first thing that we are going to look at is this magic line right here, okay? This is our entry line, guys. And I mean, as you can see, it's pretty dang accurate. You could actually just trade with this right here. When it's blue, we're looking for a buy, okay? When it's red, we are looking for a sell, okay? Blue, we're buying. Red, we are selling, okay? This is best used on the 1 or 5 minute chart. 5 minute is not so scary as the 1 minute, okay? When the market is sideways, you stay out of it. That easy. Last night, there were some people trying to trade Asian session, and they were getting whipsawed because, it's like, you guys are never going to make any money in the market when it's going sideways, okay? So write that down in your notes. When it's sideways, you stay out, okay? This is best on the 1 or the 5 minute chart, okay? Red, you're looking for sales. And blue, you are looking for buys, okay? That easy. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to train your eyes to separate this line from the moving averages lines, okay? And it's just going to be a matter of practice. I can get on here every week and go over this with you guys and show you guys how to use it. But if you do not get in your demo and you do not practice on your own, you're never going to learn it. And it's a shame to have all of this at your fingertips and not be practicing with it, okay? Write this down in your notes. The indices market closes every day between 3 and 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You want to make sure. Oh my God. You want to make sure you're out of all your, I'm sorry, my kid just hog-tied my other kid in the floor and I didn't even see it. You want to make sure you're out of all trades by the time that clock hits 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, because even though it's closed for us, the market's still going. So we'll have what we call a gap when it opens back up. And if it don't go your way, you can blow your account. So just make sure you're out of all trades by 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. Now, red, you're looking for a sell. Blue, you're looking for a buy. And as you could see, this entry is pretty accurate. Okay, you could trade with this alone. But what we like is confirmation. Okay, so that's why we have these two moving averages, the yellow and the red. Okay, so when it goes from blue to red, you know you're looking for a sell. But what we like to see is confirmation. Okay, so the confirmation is going to be when these two moving averages crisscross. When these two moving averages crisscross, you know you hit that sell button. Okay? And then you just ride this bad boy down. Now, there are going to be periods when this entry indicator turns yellow. And what that is a caution. It's a caution to watch what it's doing. Okay? It could either go yellow, watch out, and stay red, or it could turn yellow, and go blue. Okay, so you just want to watch for that. Okay, so you could have gotten this bad boy and wrote it all the way down. And let's just see if we had did that. If we entered right here at the crisscross, it would have been at this candle right here, and wrote it down to right there. Guys, that's 262 pips. What the hell? In one move, 262 pips. That's a lot of money and a lot of time. Okay. What I want y'all to start out doing is securing your bag. Okay. So that means when you see it start to turn blue, close it out and take your money, guys. Don't leave any money on the table. Okay. When you start seeing, oh, it's yellow, warning, watch blue, close that trade and take your money. There's always going to be other entries. Okay. So that's a perfect example of a sell. Okay, let's try to find one on a buy. I mean, this is a small buy right here. You know, it went from red to blue. So you're looking for a buy. You're looking for a buy. Well, what happens right here? They crisscross. So you could have actually entered this right here and, you know, wrote it up to here. That would have been a small move because they were really small candles, but it still would have been money. Wrote it up. You probably would have been sweating the whole time. But hell, you'd have caught another 137 pips with that move right there. Okay. So we're moving right along. We're just back testing and seeing what the market's doing. Right here, you know, it dropped off into, I call this consolidation. Like you would not have wanted to try to play that. But look, it's turning to blue. So when you see it turn to blue, you know you're looking for a buy, and then they crisscross. The thing about indices you need to know is it's going to pull back. It's going to pull back. So look, when you see this go into red, as long as you got space in between these, it's still buying. It's still considered buying until they crisscross again. Okay. So actually you could hold it until they crisscross again. But I do want y'all to practice, you know, securing your bag. But hell, you could have rode this all the way up to actually right there. When I say this is a total life changer, I am not lying. So if you'd have got in right there and just say you wrote it up until there, that's 166 pips. If you'd have wrote it till they crisscrossed again, it's 170 pips. This was a pretty good sale. right there. Do y'all understand this? Do y'all have any questions on this software? If you do, drop it in the chat. Nothing is going to beat getting in here and practicing this, guys. Nothing is going to beat getting in here on demo. I want, when y'all get 25 to 30 consistent winning trades on demo, then I want y'all to go live, okay? People don't want to mess with demo because it's not real money. But here is my thing. When it's not real money, you're not going to freak out when you enter a trade. Okay. On indices, you're going to use a 0.01 lot size until you get your account up to $1,500. When you get your account up to $1,500, you know, then move up to 0.02. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Eva Grace. But here's the thing about demo account, okay? With the demo account, you're not going to freak out when you enter a trade and it goes into the negative. They always go into the negative at first, okay? You're not going to freak out when you enter a trade and it starts doing a pullback, okay? It's not going to bother you as much to hold trades in areas like this where it starts pulling back, goes up, pulls back and goes up, because I cannot believe that. Because you're not playing with real money. So what's happening while you're in demo and you're practicing, you're learning these pairs and you're learning what they're doing, you know, and then after, you know, about held 10 trades, you're going to know, oh God, it's turning red, but look, there's still a lot of space right here. It's just pulling back. It's going to keep going up. Okay. That's crazy. Okay, if you're just starting out with indices, a really good one for you to start out with is this SPX 500. Okay, this SPX 500, it moves a little bit slower, but it still gets really good moves, and you can still make really good money with it. So this SPX 500, I've got it on here somewhere. I think right here. The SPX 500 is a really good one to start with. Not quite as volatile. And then you can move to like German, US 30. And then when you get US 30, German 30 does the exact same thing. How many trades do you look for each day to be happy? Well, we have I just try to stick to my trading plan. We've got the compounding sheet in the Telegram group. And you know, you got to have a trading plan. So we're flipping the $300 accounts to $100,000 in 6 months. And we do that just increasing our account by 5% a day. So you need a trading plan. You need to know how much money you want to make every day, how many pips you need to catch to reach your goals. What settings do we need to make at least $1,000 a day with this strategy? Well, you need to be able to, it just depends on your account size, you know. Do you want to do $1 a pip? Do you want to do 50 cents a pip? You want to do $10 a pip? You know, it all just depends on, you know, the trading strategy is not going to change. The only thing that's going to change is your lot size. Hold on, guys, one second. How pair what pair to scalp or choose that day? That's why we have this intrepid symbol changer. You know, you sit down. I will hold on one second. Just get the stuff up, and I will fix that. Thank you. Sorry, my kid pulled a shelf off the wall. This is why we have the intrepid symbol changer. You know, it's just easy. You go back and forth between all the pairs. You know, SPX 500. It's in consolidation. It's not doing nothing. US 30. Oh, you know, it's in consolidation. You know, it's not doing nothing. NAS 100. Oh, you know, it's coming on an uptrend. Let's sit and watch this. You know, and the one thing you're going to find about the indices is a lot of times they move exactly the same. You know, I'll be in a buy in every single one of them because they're doing the exact same thing. But you know, you just have to look. It's a lot of this is like patience. Sit on your hands. It's like watching paint dry. You're going to wait for your confirmations. How do you make 1 pip equal to $1 in profit? Is it no? It would be a 0.1 lot size. 1.0 lot size is $10 a pip. And next Monday night, guys, we start the training over with Forex Basics. So I really want you guys to be on class every night at 7. Okay, we're going to teach you all of this. Okay, but $1 a pip is a 0.1 lot size. 0.1. You're welcome. All right, guys. Besides getting in here, I know I love getting started with a new class, new students. It's a great journey for me watching y'all grow and learn. And pretty soon, you know, y'all are gonna be talking the talk and walking the walk and you know, making the money. And it's just amazing. I'm like a proud mama bear. Y'all are gonna just start, you know, soaring and succeeding. Now, does anybody have any questions on this right here? This is so simple, guys. It's so simple, but it's gonna take you getting in there and practicing. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to move on to the Holy Grail. If you right click on your chart, wait a minute, let me make sure that's on. You can use this strategy on the 1 minute or the 5 minute. Like I was saying earlier, so it does show the yellow and red and green, get in, get out. That's yeah, yeah, pretty much. The 5 minute chart is not quite as scary as the 1 minute chart. So, you know, just whatever you're comfortable with. Now, if you right click on your chart and you go to templates and you go down to money bags, this is what you're going to use for your regular Forex pairs, okay? This is what you're going to use for your regular Forex pairs, your Forex cross pairs, you know, your major, your minor pairs, okay? Now, y'all need to be taking notes and write this down. It's all about, on this one, this is any time frame. You can use any time frame with any of these currency pairs, okay? So, what we like is what we call confluence, confirmations, okay? Um, 30-minute chart. Okay. So a lot of times you will get, you know, an alert, you know, your chef is changed to an uptrend. So you'll come look at this chart or you'll pull up your favorite charts, the charts you like to trade, the charts you like to watch. And, you know, you're going to see, you're going to look for all of these confirmations. Okay. The first confirmation you're going to look for is, what is this saying? Is it saying it's buying or is it saying it's selling? See, I'm on the 30-minute chart. Okay. The 1 minute chart, on the 1 hour chart, it's buying. On the 30-minute chart, it's buying. On the 15-minute chart, now the 15-minute chart, it went to a sale. But you see, that's because it is in consolidation. So on this one, you can stay on the higher time frame. So on the 1 hour, 30-minute, it is buying. Okay. You're also going to have confirmation. These big chevrons, these big arrows, these are your holy grail. Okay. That's what's putting the buy and sell up here. Okay. So if you look back here, this holy grail would have come up. This would be saying sell. Okay. That's one that you look for. Two you look for is these red arrows. Okay. You see this red arrow is pointing down saying, sell. Okay. And then you've got these, that's further confirmation. Definitely, if you ever see a second red arrow, even more confirmation. Okay. These arrows pointing down for a sale. Now, the third confirmation is going to be this down here, your seller wins. Okay. So you see right here, if it's green, it's buying. If it's red, it's selling. Okay. So you want to look, you want to make sure that it's selling. Okay. See, when this arrow first come up, look down, you notice it was starting to flip from green to yellow to red. Okay. So it would have been great to take this sell. Definitely by here. Okay. You could have entered this sale on your shift and you could have rode it all the way down. And then a blue arrow come up. To get out. And like I said, this is going to be the same thing as the Millionaire Mastermind. The biggest thing is going to be getting in there and practicing so you learn in the pairs and how they move. Here's a really good example of a buy. You see this arrow right here? Well, it's telling you that it's going to go up. But look what's going on right here. It's still selling. So, you wouldn't want to get in right there. Okay. But you see it's getting shallower and shallower. Oh, you see it flip. Oh, it's green now. Now you've got these confirmations. When it flips green, you could have entered this buy. When you get the second arrow, well, for certain you should have been in the buy. You could have rode it all the way up until you get the red arrow. And then I would take my money and get out. And this is on, this is on the 30-minute chart. $70 pips right there. So we're going to look again. So your holy grail would have come up right here, gave you an alert to sell. You look, what's going on? Oh, we got red arrows going down. These little chevrons, that's confirmation. The second red arrow, and it's selling. You better get in that bad boy. Pull that trigger, hit that button, and ride it down until you get an arrow to come out the other way, telling you, get out, get your money. Now, does anybody that has this holy grail have any questions on this? If you do, go ahead and let's talk about it. Oh, it's very nice. It is very nice, Glenda. I mean, this is pretty well self-explanatory too, guys. The only thing is you're going to have to get in here and practice. And I know that you guys that have had it, that have got in here and practice, y'all been sending me screenshots. Y'all are winning. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Now with the Holy Grail, if you right click on your chart and you go down to templates, you should have this index ATM. Okay. You got this index ATM. This is what you're going to use for your indices. It's what you're going to use for your metals like gold. This is what you're going to use for oil. Okay. It's different. Okay. If you tried to pull up indices on the money bags, you're going to get a whole bunch of crazy lines. It's because you're on the wrong chart. So let me just pull up oil. How do you know where you are in the chart? Okay. And what do you use for Bitcoin? You use the index ATM for Bitcoin or the Millionaire Mastermind. Where you are at the chart, guys, you see this red arrow right here? You're going to hit it. Boom, boom. And it's going to take you all the way to the end. You're always here at the right. Okay. So with this, with like oil and indices and your metals, it's actually just the same thing, guys. It's just a different chart. You're still going to wait for the same confirmation. See, it's in a buy. Okay. Okay. And then you're going to take it and, go up. Bye, darling. Here, you got a holy grail that it's a sale. And you see it's at this level of resistance. Okay. You start getting these arrows. You see it's going and staying in continuance. You know that you should be in this sale that's going to keep dropping. Okay. Definitely by the time you get the second arrow and your solar winds is red, you take this sale and you write it down. You're going to write it down until you get the blue. You're going to take your money and get out. Any time frame, any broker. Easy peasy, guys. You have got $1 million in your hands with this software. You just got to get in and you just got to practice and you just got to use it. Okay. So now let me open the floor for some questions. I know y'all got to have some questions. I'm trying to find you. Hey, Cindy, go ahead, honey. Don't make sense just for a primitive culture. Hello, Cindy.
Oh, sorry.
Do you have a question? Okay, guess not. Okay, Brian, you don't have the Holy Grail, honey. All you have is the Millionaire Mastermind.
Oh, what? Oh.
Hey, Cindy.
Yeah. What's a swap long and swap short?
I'm sorry, what?
The swap long and the swap short.
I don't know what you're talking about, honey.
It's on the left side of the screen. It says swap long. It's underneath.
Oh no, that's just part of the Holy Grail.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Glenda, I use this software all the time. If I'm not using the Millionaire Mastermind on the indices, I'm using the Holy Grail for the regular pairs. Yes, ma'am. The Holy Grail is $1,000. Yes, Roger, it's $1,000. And you get the 17 indicators and the 2 templates. But other than that, guys, it's really, really, really just so simple as far as, you know, you just got to get in and practice. The more you practice, the more you're going to learn your pairs. The more you learn your pairs, the more you're going to get comfortable with them. And, you know, you get your 25 to 30 winning trades and you're going to go live and start making money. Okay. Okay, guys. So if I don't get any more questions pop up, I am about to end this training. Okay. You know, you can always ask me any questions. I do prefer if you have questions and you message me a messenger that you type them out, because a lot of times I can't sit and listen to a bunch of voice messages. Where I'm at or what I'm doing don't allow for that. You're so welcome, guys. Okay, guys. Yeah, I am recording this and I will be dropping it in the chat. All right, guys. We've got cell phone training at 8. If you have not signed up for that class, go ahead and message me so we can get you in before class starts. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you here in a little bit.